What is good, YouTube? It is Mr. D, and I am coming through with Comic Book Haul number 24. It's been a hot second, so we're just going to jump right into some books. If this is your first time here, make sure you check out some of my past videos and see if you like what you see. And if you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. For people that have checked me out before, hit up the comment section and let me know what you think of these books. Jumping right into it, we're going to do Venom number 17 variant. Pick this up. Just love this cover with Carnage fighting Venom. In-Huk Lee is who did this. So, Venom, Carnage, pretty cool stuff. I picked up Red Hood Outlaw number 37. This features the first appearance of 4 different villains that's actually still going on in the current storyline, so maybe they'll have some longevity, maybe they won't, but 37 was the one to get because it's got all 4 of them. Let's see, we'll put them all. You got that one right there, Babe in Arms right there, this one right here in the white, and then this one right here. So, 4 new villains for Red Hood Outlaw number 37. I scooped up 2 copies in case these have some longevity. Batman 181 facsimile. First appearance of Poison Ivy. This is a really cool facsimile. It even has the poster in it. I'm hoping to maybe score one of the originals if I get lucky. But if not, this is a good placeholder. Happy to snag this up. Also, a facsimile is House of Secrets 92, first appearance is Swamp Thing. So, really happy to snag both of these. Someday, I will have the originals. But for now, facsimiles will work for me. Batman 77. One, I'm a big Tony Daniels fan. I really like Tony Daniels' artwork. This is the first cover appearance of Gotham Girl, but this is also the issue that Bane breaks Alfred's back. Wait, is this? Yeah, I think this is it. So, Tony Daniels, Gotham City Girl cover appearance, and Alfred getting his back broke. A little bit of a homer for Adam Hughes, so I picked up Invisible Woman number 2 with Black Widow on the cover. Thought this was pretty good. I also picked up Invisible Woman number 3, another Adam Hughes. A little bit of an homage to Madonna, Material Girl maybe. In the video, I think Material Girl is in pink. That's a long time ago video. That's back like 80s, late 80s music video. And that might not even be what this is homage to, but that's what it reminded me of. So really like this cover by AH. You guys already know, if you've watched my past videos, I enjoy some art germ. So we got number, what is this one? 14, which is very similar to Batman the Animated Series. A lot of people make comparisons to that. So number 14. And you know I definitely picked up number 15, the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. So love this cover. Awesome. Ooh. Could have just included this with the last little thing. Batman 78, again, Tony Daniels. This would have been really nice if this would have been like a virgin instead of all this writing all over it. But just cool, Batman, Catwoman. Nothing significant happens in this. I just, again, picked it up for Tony Daniels. Vampirella number 2. This is the Art Germ Virgin variant. Picked this up, found this. And then also Vampirella number 3, J. Scott Campbell. Almost thought about getting the Virgin of this, but opted not to. I just rocked out the regular trade. Some more Adam Hughes. This is Section 0, number 6. I do believe that this is the last issue of the series. This is the B cover. Right, B cover? Yeah. So, little Adam Hughes on this. I did pick up 5 more copies of this, actually, that I have listed on eBay. So, more Adam Hughes goodness. Something is Killing the Children. B cover of number 1. And come on now, man. You know I love Jenny Frizen, so of course I got the Frizen FOC cutoff variant as well. You can still find these online for a decent price. Spawn 300 just came out. Lots of covers to choose from. So I just did the package of the J. Scott Campbell. This is the trade dress. And then I also got the Virgin variant. So I got both of those. J. Scott Campbell for Spawn 300. More Art Germ. This is Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy #1. So, you know, I got both of them. Bam. So these are supposed to be connecting covers or interactive, but they don't really connect 100%. It's just, they're kind of weird. I kind of like it because it's different, but I kind of think it's weird. So Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, #1, Art Germ. Local guy near me sells comic books. I buy books from him every once in a while. It's been a while since I hit him up, since I've picked through his whole garage of books, but he has picked up some new stuff, so I did swing by his house. I picked up this Fantastic Four 348, Art Adams. This is the second print with the gold cover. I have the white cover, and the reason I picked this up is because I had this back in the day when I was a kid. Plus, this is the first appearance of this new team-up of the Fantastic Four. Not saying that's going to go anywhere, but why not? These are really cheap to pick up. So now I have the white one, and I have the gold second print, Art Adams. It's cool to have. I picked up Batman The Dark Knight #3, which is the first appearance of the White Rabbit, and it's also a David Finch cover. So I got this for like $2. Got that for the Fantastic Four for $2 too. And then the reason I went over there in the first place is because he does Facebook listings he has a group, and he posts all these books, and he posted this one, and I knew I had to go and get this one right away because this doesn't come across the market too often. This is Bubble Gun #2. This is the retailer exclusive J. Scott Campbell. There is a colored version of this that goes for a little bit more. I think these retailer exclusives you can get on the Aspen website. A lot of them seem to be sold out most of the time, but I try to sneak up on them when Aspen has their customer appreciation sale, because they usually try to put these back in stock. So just a nice J. Scott Campbell. Got that for $20. Let's see, some back issue stuff from my LCS. My normal LCS, I found this Batgirl 36, which is a Josh Middleton. Love this cover. Found another one of these. This is Uncle Scrooge #34 by Carl Banksy. So saw that, had to take that up. Spider-Man Miles Morales #1, the hip-hop variant, which is an homage to Nas Illmatic. So thought that was really cool, picked that up. From Dark Horse Comics, I picked up Buffy the Vampire Slayer #1, little Sarah Michelle Gellar goodness. Don't know if this really goes for much, and I do have copies of, I have two or three copies of the first print, but this is Justice League Dark #1. This is the second print. You can tell it's the second print because the red. The first print will have green on it. So I do have, like I said, 2, 3, 4 copies of Justice League Dark #1, first print. So I figured, why not? For cover price, I will pick up the second print to have that as well. Bloodshot #6. First appearance of Ninjak or Ninja K, however you want to say it. I picked this up just because this is another book I had back when I was younger and was collecting. Stormwatch #1, Jim Lee, why not? I think I paid $1 for that. And then I also paid $1 for this, and this actually gets a little bit too, is Vampirella #1 with originally done by Adam Hughes. So found this, picked this up. Why not? I got 2 or 3 copies of that already as well. Then there's a fellow YouTuber, a lot of you probably know him, is Mr. Mike Jensen. He's also known as VinCrew. If you know him on YouTube, if you know him on Instagram, it's like Comic Fanatic. He does an annual sale where he sells some books to try to raise some funds so he can go to some Comic Cons near him. So I always look forward to Ving Crew's annual sale. So this year was no different, and I managed to pick myself up picked up 7 books from him this year. And the thing with his books is that they're all either $4 or $8, or if he doesn't list a price, that's because it's something that's a little bit more sought after, and then you work out a price with them. So this year I picked up The Defenders number 84, and the reason I picked this up is because this is the first time that Namor and Black Panther brawl. So, assuming that maybe Black Panther 2 features Namor or introduces Atlantis to us, a little spec play, I guess. So, Defenders 84, Namor Black Panther battle. Picked this up just because I really like the cover. Todd McFarlane did this, and it has an article with Jim Lee in the inside too. And I think I had this when I was younger. But this is Marvel Age number 90. Just a cool Todd McFarlane Spidey on the cover. Heroes for Hire number 13. I don't remember who the cover artist is, but I know I've seen this in a couple people's videos, and this cover is what it is. So Heroes of Hire, or For Hire 13. I picked this up, another little speculation. This is Convergence Superman number 2, which is the first appearance of Jonathan Kent, who, as you know, is Superman's son, who ends up becoming part of Super Sons with Damian Wayne, which is Batman's son. So we'll see where this goes down the road. Convergence Superman number 2, Jonathan Kent. Young Avengers presents Hawkeye number 6. You guys already know what this is. So, really happy to pick this up. I think he's only charged me $8 for this. I also picked up Batman Night of Vengeance number 2. For some reason, this is apparently a hard book to come across. Every eBay listing has HTF next to it. I've seen other YouTubers show this book. I want to say maybe Kingdom Comics or maybe Doom or someone, maybe Seeking Your Mint. So saw this, got this for, I want to say $4. Don't even really know what the big deal is with that book. So now I'm going to try to act like I know. And then the last book I picked up, it does have a little bend on it. I could probably get that pressed out, and that is Miss Marvel number 1, first print, which is the first series featuring Kamala Khan. That really completes my Kamala Khan trifecta. I have that Marvel .1. I have that Captain Marvel was at 14 or 17, whatever it is. I got that graded in a 9.6, and now I got that. So I'm pretty happy with where I'm standing as far as Kamala Khan spec. So that's pretty cool to complete that. And then we got only a couple more books. I got some variants here. 5 more books, guys, and then this video will be a wrap. I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95, which is the first appearance of Jennika as a turtle. Not the first appearance of her character as General. But I also was able to get this remarked and signed by Mr. Kevin Eastman. And it's got the COA right here. So I was able to get this picked up. Really happy. You see so really happy to have that remarked and signed. Thought that was pretty cool. I'll squirrel that away. This is just a dope cover. This is King Thor, number 1 in 25. I really like this cover, so I had to scoop this up. Here's a harder to come across book. You don't see this too often. I got a pretty good deal on this, all things considering. It does have a few issues with it. It's definitely not near mint, but it's definitely a VF. And that is Batgirl number 28, the steampunk variant, which I believe was done by J.G. Jones. So I was really happy to get this at the price that I did. Like I said, it's not near mint. It does have some issues. So it's definitely a VF. I think I could probably get this pressed, which it would help. I still think it, on a good day, with a pressing, I might be able to get a 9 9.2 out of this on a good day. So just really still happy to have this. This is one of these harder to find variants. I believe, if I'm correct on this, estimated print run on this variant should be around 1,300 copies based on the print run for that and the ratio. So I believe it's around 1,300. I remember seeing a CBSI article about that a while back. First time buying books off of Instagram. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit nervous. I got tagged by Poor Man Comics. I had posted my wish list of books that I want before I step out of the comic book collecting game. So he saw a person post this book for sale. He tagged me in it. So I watched this guy's post, and then he actually posted a second book that was also on my list. So I worked out a deal with him to snag up both of them. And again, my first time buying off Instagram, I was a little bit nervous. I had seen and heard a lot of you guys talk about, oh, go to Instagram, you can find all sorts of good deals. And I'm not going to lie, I got a pretty good deal. I was nervous. Talked to the guy about how he shipped these, and they came in perfectly. I would definitely buy from this guy again. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably see the post on this. This is Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man #1, Fiona Staples, 1 in 50. Love this cover. This is probably one of my favorite Miles Morales covers. So I'm really happy to add this to the collection. And this was a beautiful copy. This copy is probably flawless. It's easily a 9.6, if not a 9.8. So just really, really happy to add this Miles Morales book. And then I was happy just to get that. So that was the first post that I saw from the guy that actually Poor Man tagged me in. And then literally 10 minutes later, he posted this book. Now, this book is a beast, and this book is not cheap. You are not sniffing a 9.8 of this for anywhere cheap. So the price that he gave me on this for a raw copy was pretty much a no-brainer. And what was actually funny is when I messaged him and told him I wanted this book too, he actually said he had 2 copies. He had 2 copies, actually, both the Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man, and he had a second copy of this. So I messaged Poor Man right away, and I was like, yo, dude, this is a pretty good deal, and I believe Poor Man also picked this up. If he hasn't done a haul video lately, I'm sure this is going to be featured on his next haul video. This is Superior Spider-Man #20, J. Scott Campbell. It's not any of the foreign variants. It's the real deal. So I had to. There's no way I was not going to pick up this book for the price that he was charging. This book is almost immaculate as well. This is easily a 9.6. If I get this cleaned and pressed, I wouldn't be surprised if this pops a 9.8 too. So I mean, both of these are just phenomenal condition for a phenomenal price. Yeah, I know they're a little bit less for raws, but graded copies of these both fetch a big amount of money, especially this one. Graded copies of this book are ridiculous. So to get this like signed and graded would be right up my alley. Fortunately, living where I live, I really doubt J. Scott Campbell's coming around anytime soon unless he makes an appearance at C2E2, but I couldn't be happier to add both of these to my collection. So that is going to do it, guys. Pretty good haul for me lately. Really happy to add these 3 big boy variants to the collection. I couldn't be happier to get all 3 of those. Really happy to get the Eastman signature on 95. And I think I did all right with some of these back issues too. I've slowed down on my collecting a little bit. I'm trying to be a little bit more picky on what I want. Plus, like I said, I came up with a final list of books that I'm going to get before I gracefully bow out of the comic book collecting hobby. And those books are all going to set me back some big money because they're all big boy books. So I got to be a little bit more picky and choosy. I can't be running and chasing after everything, especially with the way the speculation market is these days. It's everything is gotta buy it now and FOMO and be on the lookout for and all this other nonsense. I can't keep up with it anymore. So I'm just going to really stick to the books I really want. So, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment below. Like I said, if you're not subbed up, I would really like to get to 500 subs. I think I'm around like 439 or something like that. So if I can hit 500 subs by like maybe New Year's, I'll throw out one hell of a 500 subscriber contest. I've been wanting to do a contest for a while, but I just don't put out that many videos. So I'm sure the YouTube algorithm doesn't pop my videos up. The hell is that floating in the air? So the YouTube algorithm doesn't probably pop my videos up as much as I could be if I put out more content. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that sub button if you're not. Comment below, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do, all good. Thank you, and we will catch you guys next time. Go Brewers.